Link down below as always. New map, Moros Medical Facility. The latest job has become available in the firehouse. Closed for good in the late 1980s, Moros Medical has recently purchased by private no one cares. New ghost type, the Glutton. The new Glutton type is a bit more unique than your standard ghost. Gluttons all share the unique ability Consume, never would have guessed, which allows them to munch away on many objects inside different maps. By consuming objects, they will increase their bloat meter, which increase the power of their ultimate abilities. Each variant has a different type of regurgitation ultimate that expels the consumed debris in powerful attacks. Although their ultimates benefit from a lower cooldown, you must consume enough to utilize their full potential. Muncher, Spew, Heap. 2 new secondary gadgets, Belt Gizmo and the Disruptor Pylon. The new secondary gizmo, or gadget rather, have been added to the Ghostbusters toolkit to further diversify busting gameplay. Visit the workbench or the gear cart to equip these new items once you are at the appropriate level. Belt Gizmo, simple and small but effective. That's what he said. The Belt Gizmo, I had to. Anyways, it's a passive gadget that dulls your ectovision signature substantially while worn. This makes it much more difficult for the ghost to track you, though it does not prevent it completely if your fear levels are too high. Disruptor Pylon, deployable battery pylon device that scans a large area around it for psychokinetically infused physical objects. If a PKE-infused object is detected, the arc field being generated charges and fires on the object, destroying it. Ghosts in the vicinity of the Disruptor Pylon are unable to possess objects. New gear attachments. I almost said near gear. PKE meter, Ecto Zapper. A new arm attachments for the PKE meter provides Busters, an alternative ghost stunning device. The Ecto Zaptor must be activated and thrusted to stun ghosts, but can also passively stun ghosts passing through the Buster if they have the Zapper activated. The Ecto Zapper is unlockable jeepers via research contract, and while the range is limited, has a shorter reboot time, I bet. Customization, new cosmetic gear shells. Want a specific look but want to keep the attachment modifications? We've got you covered with gear shells. Gear shells override the gear look without removing the attachment stat modification. Some of the more unique attachments, such as the RTV kit, do not allow shells due to their unique functionality, and will state this upon equipping. New Buster customization, morphs target. Customize your Buster's face the way you really want to. With these new morph targets, you'll be able to adjust your Buster's face in a variety of different ways. By the way, if you give this video a thumbs down, I'll bust your face. Ah, so funny, haha. Anyways, we added negative values that allow you to make facial features smaller. Well, you'll be making small facial features when half nerves in your face aren't working properly from the back end. Suit patches. There's a whole bunch of new patches to put on your suit, and a new corkboard, almost said corkboard, in the firehouse to display your collection of patches. The Real Ghostbusters. We've got a ton of new cosmetics coming out in this patch, such as the Real Ghostbusters hairstyles, eyewear, and gear shells. Ghost swapping. I haven't heard that one before. You all have been asking for this feature, and it's finally here. Ghosts are now able to swap to different ghost types mid-match. You can select a ghost type that you would like to remanifest as in the pause menu, or after being captured as the ghost. After being captured, you'll be remanifest as the ghost that you have selected. Tenure level 2 now has an additional level that unlocks a very special cosmetic. Go check it out in the firehouse right now. But if the house is on fire, anyways, news bulletin. There is now a news bulletin located in the main menu and pause menu with the latest Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed announcement. Quick access menu. You can now access everything you need in the firehouse in one centralized location. The quick access menu is now available and is located in the pause menu under the quick access. General. Various crash fixes made improvements to matchmaking. Introduced level-based matchmaking where, when possible, players will be matched together based on their level. Improvements to preference queuing to increase likelihood of entering the match as you prefer team. Made improvements to the accuracy of Japanese localization. Konnichiwa. Clear all notification button is now in the pause menu. Added surveys that will sometimes appear after finishing a match. Added a warning message for when users are equipping Conflicting customization options. Fixed an issue that sometimes caused the Ghost tutorial to not advance properly, or a research contract descriptions were not displaying properly, or an issue where the neural frequency emitter attachment was not working properly in the alley. Ghostbusters fixed an issue with the sound effects and animations not playing properly when deploying or retrieving a trap, or AI busters are now able to mantle as well as being able to use some gadgets. Fixed an issue where AI busters were sometimes not behaving properly after calming civilians. What were they doing? Fixed an issue that was causing busters to be unable to ping rifts. Added HUD-based cooldowns to the PKE gear widget to allow players to see reboot time while gear is not currently equipped. Gear attachment changes. General large readability pass. Helps if I can read. To improve the user feedback for gadget abilities, this includes improvements to the sounds, visual effects, and UI to show proper cooldown feedback to the player when using special attachment. My watch is telling me to move. Fuck you. Snub nose, increased mantle duration. We found that some gear upgrade builds made mantle duration overly fast, making some mantle animations look and feel glitchy, and making mantle mobility disproportionate to normal buster navigation. Since the snub nose upgrade has many benefits associated with it, we felt reducing the mantle duration speed boost would help even out the utility of the upgrade. Cryo sinks reduced heat generation. Particle thruster fixed a bug where the stat changes of the particle thruster weren't being applied. Reduced proton stream range. Replaced tether strength with heat generation. Is this the longest Ghostbusters update ever? Particle thruster is on mode switch, which toggles between PT mode and normal mode when the ability button is pressed when the buster isn't firing. Gotta get that buster firing. Can't be shooting blanks. This allows players to pick. That's it. The video is now rated 18+. This allows players to pick when they want to use the extra heat gen to boost their stream range. PT mode is also affected by other stat changes made by the buster's other gear upgrades. Centrifugal thruster added sprint boot, removed overheat cooldown duration, replaced knockback recovery with venting speed, reduced deploy time. Ghost reduced cooldowns of ultimates across all ghost types, made improvements to ghost animations, visual effects, and emotes. Ghosts now have a short cooldown between possessing objects when using tap to possess. Ghost traps are now able to be destroyed by more ghost attacks and abilities. Destruction to objects now increase overall haunt rate. AI ghosts now run away when they are unable to grab an exposed rift. Fixed an issue with ectovision sound effects not playing properly when exiting a possessable object. And as always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. Didn't like the video? Go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and as always, I'll bend it in half and I'll twist it. And he is going to show up in your bedroom tonight. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, obviously, that would be great now, wouldn't it? But if not, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.